Good afternoon. I'm Dayle Lawson. I'm an employee program specialist and human resources professional at Ontario Power Generation and a part-time student at Durham College. Today, we're going to chat about engaging, working, and learning in a virtual world. So grab your coffee, put on your headset, and make sure you're on mute. Don't worry, you can keep your cameras off for this one. Zoom calls, Teams meetings, Skype chats. You're on mute, we can't hear you. Virtual learning, remote work. Hold on a second, my kid needs something. Can everyone please make sure you're on mute? Lunch and learns, virtual happy hours, coffee chats. Can everyone hear me? Can you see my screen? Hold on a second, the Amazon delivery guy's here and my dog's freaking out. Does any of that sound familiar? If you've been living that work from home life for the past year and a half, I bet it's become part of your daily dialogue. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken life as we knew it and turned it on its head. Literally nothing is the same. You have to line up outside to go almost anywhere, you have to wear masks, and my courses haven't had in-person exams for the past 5 semesters. Not that I mind that part. The way we engage and connect with other humans has been forever changed. Some aspects are easier, but some are harder. Today, we're going to take a look at how our new virtual world has affected our friendships, our jobs, and our schooling. We'll talk about some strategies that you could use to make this new normal a little easier on yourself. And if nothing else, you'll be reminded that you're not alone. If you're anything like me, you spend the majority of your waking hours at work. And when you're not working, you have to fit in exercise, housework, errands, cooking, parenting, and schooling. Not to mention perhaps trying to have a social life or connect with your partner. Before the pandemic, I found that planning a simple get-together for a few hours with friends took almost a Herculean effort, usually involving a number of cancellations and rescheduling. It was always a great time, and we left saying that we need to do this more often, but we never would. Making friends in the workplace was just easier. You were already there. You were spending dozens of hours a week together anyway. A 2018 survey conducted by researchers at Olivet Nazareth University found that 82% of adults reported having at least one work friend, and I'd be willing to bet that most of you have more than one. According to research done by Gallup, having close friends at work increases fulfillment, productivity, and company loyalty, while feeling lonely in the office can affect both personal and professional well-being. Since the pandemic forced us to work from home, many employees are feeling the strain on those office friendships. It's harder to connect when you don't see each other every day. On the other hand, some workers who previously spent a lot of time socializing during the workday, such as on long lunches, are finding that they're benefiting from taking shorter breaks while working from home and ending the workday earlier to spend time with family. There's no question that friendships and connections are important to our well-being. Whether you're working from home or in the office, I encourage you to make the time for those close relationships that are important to you. You might just have to get a little more creative. When it comes to your actual workday, you may have found it a little difficult to adjust to this new way of working. I know I did. Before the pandemic, I got up at 5 a.m. every day to make it to my 6 o'clock CrossFit class. Then it was a mad dash home to quickly shower, grab my stuff, and fly out the door by 7:20 to make it to work on time. My commute was 30 or 40 minutes. After the workday, I'd sit in traffic to get home, take my dog out, start dinner, and then be on the couch. And I'd be in bed before 9 to do it all again the next day. When the pandemic first hit last March, I suddenly found myself working from home, something I thought I would never be able to do. And I struggled to settle in. All of a sudden, I could sleep until 6, 7, or even 7:30 and still make it to work on time. I started staying up later, skipping my workouts, and just generally feeling out of sorts. According to the Harvard Business Review, having rituals and a disciplined way of managing the day is the key to success when it comes to remote work. I must admit, the adjustment took longer than I would have liked, but eventually I built myself a new solid routine. I began to like working from home. My productivity got better, and I had a lot of time for myself. I've enjoyed it so much that I'm now dreading returning to the office in the fall. Funny enough, with my new routine, my day still starts at 5 a.m. I enjoy my breakfast without rushing, read for about 20 minutes, take my dog for a long walk, and then come home and do my workout in the basement. I still have time to jump in the shower, get ready, and make another tea, and I'm still logged into work by 8 a.m. My dog also gets to go for a walk at lunch every single day. And when I finish the workday, I only have to commute 20 steps, and I have a good hour before I have to start dinner. The key is the routine. Work hard to get that settled and watch everything else fall into place. If you thought working from home was a tough adjustment, how about learning from home? If you have kids, then you've navigated 3 lengthy school closures in the last year and a half. I don't have kids, but I can just imagine the challenge of trying to keep children as young as 4 engaged in school in front of a laptop all day. It's just not meant to be that way. With some reframing on the side of parents and some excellent work from educators, a lot of kids were still able to thrive in their new environment. According to Elmhurst University, one of the key success factors was treating virtual learning as a different learning experience, not the same thing but online. It's important that learning follows a structure designed for virtual delivery, rather than trying to deliver the exact same thing through a webcam and a laptop. Just like we gave ourselves a lot of time to adjust to working from home, kids also needed some adjustment time to figure out how to learn online. With supportive parents and committed teachers, many kids were able to do that, and some families are even choosing to continue this fall. As you can see, in addition to the obvious changes to how we interact with the world and each other, the pandemic has forced many aspects of our days into the virtual world. Whether you are trying to maintain friendships, work from home, or help your kids through online school, there are a few key strategies that will help. Routine and discipline can help everyone feel settled. Flexibility and patience as we all adjust will go a long way. And when all else fails, just remember, we are in this together. And maybe all you need is to FaceTime your BFF. Thanks for listening and have a great day.